Bye-bye. Thank you. Just as the sun literally just popped over there. See you, team. Hey, come here. Come. See you, Gran. Thank you. Thanks, brother. Alright. God bless. Bye-bye. Out of all the hundreds of camps I have in my life, I've had in my life, I can never really, I only seem to remember a handful. And I have a feeling this one, I'm not really sure why, will stick in my memory. Bye-bye. If you're away from home and you're looking for somewhere to sleep, and somebody says you can sleep anywhere, it's like music to your ears, you know. It's a whopper. I'm still barely moved west, but at some point I'm going to follow this river. It's hard to tell how far it is, but quite a while, and then climb back up the mountain and find a road shortly after that he's heading, zigzagging still, but heading west, and I can follow that road. I don't need to look at the map. I think there'll be plenty of food about. There's little moments like this, there's moments like this, where it's just a moment, it's not a full day. Like physically nothing really has changed from yesterday, but it's not. And yet today I feel like, when I'm walking down this river, I feel like I could be on the road forever. Namaste. But I know that feeling won't last.
Positively no idea where I am, and as always, my reaction to the road is out of my hands, pulled around by a mad dog on a short lead.
There's a glimmer, there's a little speck that is keeping me travelling, because I know that in the past I've always struggled so much and I've always found something. But really, I'm doing this because I feel like I have to.
Maybe I am going mad. You wanted to accept everything, so accept madness too.
I got my hitchhiking head on now. Part of me, in my deep thoughts, was thinking this could be not going to be my final trip, but as far as maybe it's not going to be my last trip. I mean, it's not going to be. I'm still going to travel, but as far as doing more of these struggling, lonely miles, I may have had enough of them. I think I may have got everything I can out of them. Chaudhary. I'm Bobby. Bobby. Bobby? Yeah. Here we go. Scooter. Namaste. Maybe not. Wow. He hated me. Whoa. Yeah, we probably wouldn't have made it up there anyway. Motorbike struggle. Being on the back of a bike, I don't know why these bikes never really seem to have any handles, but when you got a bag on like that, not so much, but I don't really know. It's quite the experience. It's a new experience. 1-to-1, they didn't know 1-on-1 ago. This isn't anything new, you know. People say you got to step out your comfort zone. Yeah, I get nervous before these things, but it's not new. This is, if anything, this is my comfort zone. You know. No one can see you. You're out here. Nobody knows where I am. It is freedom, and I do feel freedom. I do. But it's your own little world out here, you know. And I don't just mean the mountains. I just mean you and your bag. Living in your own little world, it's got a time limit. It's got a time limit on it, or at least time will change the feeling of it. Pretty much like anything. God, I'm a Debbie Downer. I'm literally sat on some straw and manure. Yeah, walking's difficult, but hitchhiking, it's not exactly comfortable. A little bit cranky, you know I am. Blaring music at like 6:30 this morning, right outside my room, all shouting. And then when I said to him this morning, I was like, "Why are you playing the music?" He was like, "No music." "Do you mean no music?" He's like, "I'm gonna believe you over my ears." Here's one. I'm hitching to Kathmandu today. I'm only like 100k away, but the road's that bad that it's probably gonna take all day. And then tonight we can have room in there. And tonight we can have well, I can have whatever I want really.
I failed at most of my trips, or at least I didn't do what I said I was going to do. The exertion of miles and a hunt for a bed each night can be a heavy weight to carry, and with nothing but more tarmac to stare at, a lot can go on behind the eyes. A new voice can appear and wave around a good enough reason to quit. It's a fight with yourself, and it's only miles that can move you past it. The more miles under your belt, the more cracked and withered you become, but that voice to take the easy bus will get a lot quieter. When I left the ganger and dropped the bag, I dropped my dream and any purpose with it. Without purpose, you will feel more lost than free.
Can't really. Before you may begin. Whoa! Bloody hell. As much as I've... Whoa! What the hell's going on? Like a German boy. No offence to any German boys. Kathmandu. The Great Himalayan Trail. Wapping. Now, if it wasn't winter, I'd have absolutely no qualms. I'd come up here and I'd meet this, but up here, I don't even know if some of these passes are going to be passable. I'm going to need another jumper. But walking that trail in winter, it's a daft idea. It's a bad idea, but it's a challenge. So I've actually done this once before in my life. I've walked out of Kathmandu. Rather than getting the bus, on the way in, the bus in, I ended up getting off early, hitchhiking in on a bike. Worked like a charm. I'm going to find my road. I'm basically going to head north to a place called, it's basically gone, Trishuli. I wrote that 2 days ago when I was meaning to leave. But I never left. I actually left one hotel, went for breakfast somewhere nice,
changed my mind. Come and got this place. There's 4 big bottles of beer there. There's some sort of steak I had last night. Nice coffee. It's shameful. Really? It's shameful. I've had this cold for a month. Well, since New Year's Eve, so longer than a month. It's just me now. Let's do it. Hey, brother. As soon as I was back in the noise of the city, I thought of escaping again. Maybe I just needed reassuring that it was all still back there ticking on without me. Pretty sure I'll have to check the map. I look a bit, what's he called? Is the iPhone guy? That guy. So here we go. Shirley River. And from here, somewhere, again I'll have to check the map, but it's not far from here, I don't think, where I meet my trail. No, it's not. I'm getting this all wrong. I still have to find my own trail heading west until I find the trail, but that trail is quite a way off down another few trails. Anyway, nice place to be. I'm really glad I got out of the city, because as much as I liked it there, it feels good to be out here. It really does, and I'm going to try and make myself proud on this next month, 6 weeks, 2 months we're walking, whatever it is. I'm going to enjoy it. Hello! Look, really nice, very nice. Katunje. Going to Katunje. Yeah, it's from the sun. Oh, some cream. Yeah. Is it red? La. Bye-bye. I really do have a drink. It's bone dry though. This is it. Oh, I might get on this bike, you know. Let's give it a go. You going up, sir? Oh, really? Like a priest or something. Bloody priest. So the road loops right round there, and I want to go that way. And there's this little shorty that I know the locals would take. It's just that I've got no water, and I haven't had a drink for a while. It feels that way. Completely dry. Everything's so dry up here, it's weird. Be fine, but this could be foolhardy though. Well, it all is, isn't it? Sometimes I've been given directions off Nepalese, and it'd be like an old lady or an old fella, and they'll just point you down a way that's like, well, if you fall, you're not going to die, but you're going to break your legs. And they're just like, go on.
We don't know where this is going really, other than west, because the sun's setting over there. I'm literally navigating off the sun. Look at this. I think it's the first time in the portal. Well, I remember anyway. The trail is going west. Thank the Lord. For a bit, and then I've got to go north. And then west. North, we may be having a bit of weather. This is the last road of the day, I hope. I hope at the top of here is food. I really, really hope so. I'm famished. Right. I was hoping I could sleep up here somewhere. In these ashrams or whatever they are. The kids then just said, can't sleep in the jungle, it's very dangerous. And the guy said, there's a lot of tigers. For God's sake. I thought there might be tigers at some point, but lots of tigers. I need to make a fire to cook. They had no, bloody hell. Really? Tigers? Here? In town? It's a tiger in town? Tigers? Here? Sniffing about?
You have no friend to...
No friend.
Why?
Well...
Yeah.
I can't help but notice how much a conversation affects me.
Yeah.
That mountain also, okay?
I walk on a bit more peppy, like I've just had some fruit or something. I notice this now because I've spent a lot of time hiding in hotel rooms talking to myself. I rarely spend much time alone at home, it seems, but away on the road, hanging around villages I don't know the name of, it feels like it was only ever me and myself. The feelings become like a companion, a workmate you have to get along with.
That's looking good.
You know, that's a
Yeah. So इधर घर देख्ने भए त यार तेरी कस्तो स्टाइल म अमल त गणेशले उठाएको लिएर
Back go. Treat myself to some lovely coffee, or at least expensive coffee. And it's quite the ceremony is making a brew in the morning. Hey mate, if you gotta make a fire and you're not very good at it. I don't have a filter or a way of filtering the coffee. To be honest, I already need a poo. England?
England.
Where are you from?
Nepal.
Ah, I've been there. This Nepal.
Nepal.
We're like here. Where are we?
Bagmati.
Katunji.
Katunji.
Is that way? Alright, thanks please. Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Camera.
Bobby.
I tell myself that I'm walking to nowhere as if I believe the purity of it, and that's all the fuel I need, like a good pilgrim. But that's never really been true. I have moments on the road no matter where I am, but usually in the morning, when I realise that I'm grinning like a Cheshire cat. And for no tangible reason, they are the happiest and most exciting moments of my life.
I just had a very lovely chat with just a random couple of women I met here. This morning I had a lovely chat with a random person, and I'm realising how much I'm rabbing it on. I can't speak anymore. I've had very little connection or conversations with people, obviously because of the language barrier, but also I spend so much time just by myself. And that chat this morning, I was rabbiting on, and I realised that I've been low on that, just idle chit chat. Also, I'm finding this road has to be the dustiest road in the world, and then if I follow the locals' way, it's lovely, but I'm not a local, and it's a lot harder walking. I just wish I had a mate. That's all it is. I'm basically talking to myself. I'm not sure there's any clarity coming from it in this piece. I don't know. But I think I'm going to head down into town. Hopefully I'll meet that auntie I just met here and get some rice. I suppose that's all we can aim for, really. That's all we need. Namaste. Namaste. From England. England. I go to. I don't know. I don't know where I go. I go this way though. Namaste. Just looking for a nice little early camp tonight. Didn't really earn it, but no dramas. I walked pretty hard. I measure my distance on how. So, how you doing, boys? I measure my distance on how much pain I'm in. A reasonable amount of pain, but probably not enough. But I'm just in the mood for an early one. So I can camp down here. On here.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Lovely. Might be a bit windy. As soon as I got here, wind picked up. Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste. Then you're back. So I'll go and get settled. You know what? I'm going to go down the beach. I'm going to get a beer and go down the beach. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Do you just make a film or you have some like channel or something?
Would you like some beer? No? Try those peanuts. Have them fried. Have them fried. Have that. And then I come this way, up here. No, yeah. But this is too cold, yeah?
Yeah, too cold.
This is too cold.
Memories drift off like a boat in the fog, and I remember the story, not the moment. The ones who come with you can tell the whole story with just a look, a little shine of the eyes. Every trip I've realised something that seems so blindingly obvious in hindsight. My pull for a companion for almost anyone, when I wanted to leave everyone.
I had a really weird dream last night, more of a nightmare. I dreamt that humans used both the feet and the hands to run like dogs. They still had hands, but they ran like dogs. It's terrifying. Think about it. Hello there. Hello, Kaki. Nice omelette. Where is she? There she is. I'm blended in. So I don't know if this will fit into the video or if it more just fits into how I'm feeling now. Might be forcing it a little bit, but this is my mate's book. I say he's my mate, I only met him once and he gave me this book.
but he did a journey on foot in India. And in a lot of ways, I feel like his journey has what I'm missing from my journey. Not just because he's Indian and speaks a few of the many languages. But anyway, I read this bit last night and I wondered if it fit. Either way, I enjoyed it. When I'm going through these thoughts, I'm time and again reminded by these words from a friend.
Namaste.
Everything changes, very slowly, but it does. People change slowly, but they do. Governments change and they change much quicker than you think. All you can do is add your tiny input so the direction of the change is towards what you think is right, but that's about it. Don't expect any immediate results. In fact, don't expect any results at all. Try your best not to slip into despair, fully realising that this world is full of powerful, corrupt people, full of irrational and ignorant people, full of incompetent people who are in charge. Still, that's the way it is, and you can't do anything about it. You can only choose to go crazy or not. I suggest the latter.
I need to think of something, some sort of filter, and not a dirty sock. I can't do that. No. Right, back on the fire. I wonder if you can get tiger-proof tents. Eh? Gap in the market.